Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. I hope you're keeping safe. And today I am back again with another interesting video. Kama kawaida, you guys. It's been a while since I did my intro. How you guys doing? I hope you're keeping warm. I'm here with my hoodie. And no makeup on. I just did my eyebrows and put this cabot thingy so that I don't look like I just came out of bed. Anyway, in today's video, I want to talk about something that I promised you guys a long time ago. It's a business video that I also shared on Instagram in January or February. No, sorry, I think it was in April this year. And then most of you went to my DM to ask me, hey, what happened? What did this? Help us so that we can know what to do, so that we don't tell us what you learned along the way so that we don't make the same mistakes. So finally, the day is here. And my ring light is really reflecting on my glasses. And today I don't feel like removing my glasses. I don't know if I should keep them because I think they're messing. Okay. That light is really affecting my eyes. So Nikileme, I'll just put my glasses back on. All right, so today's story time. Hey, this story, if I have the guts to share it right now, you guys, I have grown. I have grown. Like it gets better with time, you know. So here's the thing. Last year in January, I remember I was always complaining about my job. Like the whole of 2019, I was in a certain job. I was working for a Chinese company. Well, it's a big company. And yes, they paid me fairly compared to other Chinese companies. Yes, they were paying me well. But I just wasn't happy. I just wasn't content. Like I could go home and complain every day, every single day, and complain, oh my God, I don't like my job. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So I decided, let me try and save kidogo kidogo because with the economy, saving, especially with a medium-based salary, you get to save kidogo sana. So I started saving here and there, and then I also had two few projects here and there that I was working on. So when it was in January, I was sharing with my very very good friend Sharon. Sharon, we were sharing and saying how much we hated our job. Like we hated our job. Kabisa. The job was good, but I just wasn't comfortable. For me, I didn't like it at all. So we were talking about business. And then tukiongelea biashara, we decided to think about Mitumba business. So Sharon, my friend, already had a shop in Toy Market, but she was dealing with utensils and she had an employee there while she was still working. So for me, I thought, I think if I do Mtumba business for baby clothes, it's going to do well. So we started researching and looking for where to source bills and looking for everything, looking for shops. I remember we went to Toy Market severally to try and make friends there. At least she had leads. I was not going to start from Lake Neil. So we went to Toy Market and then we started looking and looking for a stall. And we got a stall. So here's what happened. That was now in January transitioning to February. So by the time it was February, I had made up my mind that yes, I'm done with this job. I am done with this job. So this is what I decided. I decided I'm going to work until the 5th of the month or something. I get paid, and once I get paid, poop my resignation letter and I chuck. And that's what happened. Before I left the job, we managed to secure a shop into a market. So when we got the shop, I was so serious that we paid the shop for 6 months, 6 months straight. Rent and deposit ya miezi sita. That was how serious I was. Like for me, it wasn't my passion. Mutumba business is not my passion. I love business. I love doing business, but I have never really been interested with clothing business. But for me, I knew with baby clothes in Mutumba business, Kids are always going to get born, kids are growing, kids are getting born every day. So like the market is never going to get exhausted. You getting what I'm trying to say? So me, I knew I'm going to get into this business. After kamesimama, kameshika, I have understood the profit margins and everything. I now know now I can get someone to employ to help me out kidogo, and then we can continue from there. And then I can now continue with doing what I want to do. Sasa, I have already paid. We have paid the shop. Heads up. I remember my friend Sharon helped me to pay kidogo, and then I paid like the majority share. Even though she wanted to put a few stuff there, like we wanted to share, but she wasn't really going to be spending much time there. So for me, I was like, do I say like the majority shareholder, or maybe she was helping me? I don't know, something of that sort. But we got the stall. We paid for 5 6 months straight of rent, and now we are back now to stock. I remember we had visited, oh god, the Umeru. We had visited a certain Muindi along Mombasa Road, because our job was along Mombasa Road. We had visited that Muindi, and then he told us about bills. And then we were quite serious. And then we noticed that the bills were good, people were buying. So I was like, okay, let's start with this place, get the bills, and then after that we can continue. Let's get one bill per time. Sorry, let me put my phone on silent. Sorry, guys, I'm sorry. I forgot to put it on silent. So tukaenda kwa huyo mwindi, and after we got the shop, we were setting up, we bought the rails, because you know something about toy market, it's not like Gikomba. In Gikomba unarusha tu manguo, people just come and chagua. In toy market, it's a bit more organized, so because people hang clothes, clothes are folded, so that when you get a client, you show them, and then you pre-select your clothes. You don't just put everything there. When you open your bale, you select, unatoa fagia are the rejects, and then you make sure that you have like the camera one clothes that you're selling, because in toy you get good and quality clothes. That's a fact, you know. So I got the rails, we got the hangers, we bought so many hangers, and then we got the first bill. So the whole point was to get the first bill, and then gradually open a bill like every weekend, because most soko days are on Friday, Saturday. That's when you get so many clients. Like the market is flooded on the weekends. In the week, during the weekdays, it's just 1 2 people, 5 people walking through the soko, you know. So I quit my job. The following week on Friday, Sharon and we went to get the bills. So Sharon wanted to sell ladies trench coats because she had recently stocked her other shop and she was low on cash, but she said, let me sell ladies trench coats. So Sharon got a bill which was cheaper. Then I think it was going for around 5K for ladies trench coats, and then she took the bill. For me, I wanted to sell kids clothes, so I got a bill for 13K. 13K. Wacha nikwambie, there is nothing bad like going into business with this fantasy of people are making money, I'm going to sell, nguo za watoto huenda, and you have not done your research well. Utaanguka na uinue miguu juu, like we. So for us, we didn't know which was the best bill to buy at nguo za watoto and etc. So we took this kabel for 13K ndio tubakishe do ya kuchukua bale ya next time and the other time, because if you have been in toy market, maduka si zinajazwa. People are seriously stocking bills in toy market. Like, it's not a joke. People are seriously stocking stuff. So for me, I was like, okay, let me give myself this command ya kujaza. So I'm going to save money even if I don't sell. I'm going to keep my cash that I get a bill this weekend. This Friday I have new stock. Next Friday I have new stock for a whole month. You're getting? And then from there I'll have a full shop. We niereke gwire. That kabel of 13K tumechukua bills. Uba Mombasa Road to Toy Market. We were so happy. Hey, we were so happy. Sharon and I, hey, we were so happy. So with the excitement, we wanted to first see the kids' clothes. Wacha nikwambie, umewahi fungua bell ni kama iko na kitunguu. Unafungua bell, you check the clothes, unataka kulia. Guy, is this 13K? Let me tell you, we had already made a friend there, a certain lady. So she was helping us. Even ndio unapanganga, like unapanga tights, tops, hoodies, skirts. So as we are opening, she was throwing away the rejects. She was showing us how they do it. So rejects unaeka kando, anything with a hole, a stain, or anything, like anything with a dent and it doesn't look good, imechapa chapa, fagia. We, sema bell 3/4 kuwafagia. Guy, that day, sukari ilishuka, chumvi ikapanda. Let me tell you something. That day, hata ningekuwa na sukari it was bad. Me, I looked at the bill, I was like, Father Lord, Father Lord. When I arranged the tutti shows, it was like this bunch of tops, this bunch of, like literally, nguo kama sita, tops, tights, ati nini, two hoodies, nilikuwa nimepanga kwa one rail, the rest ni fagia. Have you ever felt like you're going to cry? I was so disappointed. We, kumbe sikuwa najua story ya bills, like kids bills, like bills kama hujui. If you don't have someone who's going to direct you, we, Kanairo, utaonyeshwa. Hey, we learned the hard way. So we decided what we decided to do, we are going to fold the rejects, we put them down there so that the shop can look like it has stuff. And then when I get the bells, when I continue adding the bells, we're going to fagia out, remove the rejects pole pole. So we arrange the clothes, and now it's time to open Sharon's bill. So we opened Sharon's bill. Kitungu ingine. Let me tell you guys. Woo, that was the worst day of our lives. Sharon was like, sasa ni nini ilinituma nichukue bill ya Trent? I could have just stocked my kibanda of utensils, you know? I could have just stocked my shop instead of wasting my money. Guy, let me tell you, trench coat inakaa kama kabuti ya kukawa shago. Like the good trench coats, you could count them on one hand. It was bad. It was bad. But you know what? Tutajua tu. Psych. We stocked the shop. So the shop was square. The shop was square. So for me, I stocked my kids' clothes, and then Sharon's trench coats were on this side. So another mistake that we did with Sharon, if you know these Kenyan sokos, like these Kenyan sokos, like we have a section for kids' clothes, for bed sheets, especially in Toy Market. I also know in Gikomba it's like that. Like there's this section where it's kids' clothes, ladies' clothes, men's clothes, skirts, trench coats, evil. So for us, the shop was in the kids' clothes area. And then Sharon, tumeanika trench coat hapa nyuma. Let me tell you something. By the time we were closing that business, not even a day did Sharon sell even one trench coat. Even one. But at least for her, she had consolation because of the other business. So for me, it was Friday. Kesho ni siku ya soko, kesho tunafika mapema. Tomorrow we are praying, God, aki nisaidie, we are going to sell. So, a thing about Toy Market is that if you have good stock and someone came to shop from your shop and you have stocked well, you have to stock a bale for kids' clothes, CMA, ati fleece, you have to stock blankets, hoodies, such that when a lady is pregnant and she stops over at your shop, you need to make sure she's going to spend all her money there on your shop. Are you getting? Because you have everything. You have socks, you have bibs, you have onesis, you have rompers, you have everything. That's the secret about Toy Market. And people do sell. Wacha nikwambia wamama wanauza. Let me tell you, those ladies in Toy Market, those people are making money, but you have to learn the business, and also biashara lazima ikukubali, Hey, it's Saturday. It's now Saturday. Saturday, we woke up early. Sharon was so psyched. I was so psyched. And then we all went to that car shop. Sharon, at least she had someone in the other shop. So she was keeping me company there. And also, we were trying to sell her trench coats. Wacha nikwambia, that day, at least God was good. We sold to one client and then we sold 4K. Sawa. Haya. So during the next week, we were like, okay, now that we've sold all the best clothes that I had, what am I going to do? I need to get another bill. So I decided, Oyo Muindre, I'm not going back to this Muindre. I talked to a friend there, the lady that we had created like a bond or connection with there, and then she directed me to someone, and then she gave me her number. In my previous toy market video, I think I did give that number. Her name is Grace. Yeah, so I don't know if she still sells. I don't know. But if I get the number, I will pin it down below. If I don't, check it in the other toy market video. So we got the number, and I got the bill on Friday again. So when I got the bill, that one was looking promising. It was looking promising because I know the next weekend I sold around 5,400 bob, and I was so happy. And then within the following week, I was selling like I couldn't lack like a K within the week, 1K or 500 bob, 800 bob from passers-by. So still my shop wasn't stocked enough. Like it was semi-stocked. And then directly opposite me, like the shop I was facing, that lady had taken two shops, and then it was what she had made it, she had combined two shops into one. So the shop was very wide. Let me tell you, same as stock. I remember that lady could sell. I remember she had a client, and then that client aliuza like 28K to one client once. And then the client was like, oh, kintamaliza pesa hapa, acha niache hizi. And then the one who's saying acha niache hizi amenunua vitu za 28K. Ushaiangalia na umeuza 500. You're like, Father Lord, I want to get to this place. I want to reach to her level. This lady was selling. The next day she's selling like 15K. And then, we are just next to each other. So, and then this vibandas hazina siri. Vibanda hazinanga siri. So, I can hear them calculating. Wacha nikutumie 10K na M-Pesa. Let me give you cash. So, we're there with Sharon, and then we're like, hey, aki Mungu atusaidie. Sindio? That week, msisahau, it's during end of March. COVID-19 is here. Wacha nikwambie, I don't know where this video came from. There was a video trending about Mitumba clothes, ati nguo zote za mtush coming from abroad. They're coming from China, from the people who are sick from COVID. So they are packing the clothes as bales in mtush, and then zinatumwa Kenya. And hiyo ndio mtush wase wanabuy. So when you're buying, you're going to get COVID. Let me tell you, who is going to buy any Mitumba cloth for their baby apate COVID? Newborn? Hakuna. Wacha biashara ikauke. Is there anyone passing by? Is there anyone shopping? We could open the businesses, tuangaliane wauzaji, uketi nje na stool, you wait for a single client to pass. Nobody. Hey, nobody was passing. Frustration ndio hiyo. Kidogo imefika point now. The matatus at social distancing kwa matatu. Now the transport from my place to toy and back home was 400 bob. Haujakula. I haven't gotten home with a snack because kids, when you walk in, she's checking what you brought in. So I used to spend around 500 to 600 bob a day. Remember, I didn't sell anything from then. Like even those passers-by, when I used to sell at 1K, I used to sell at 500 bob. That I used to use that money as my car transport, here and there to expenditure kidogo, pay security because you have to pay for security. You have to pay for the steamer. Security was 200 bob and steamer was 100 bob. Like that's That's nothing, you know. So that is how it went. And within a month, or a month, like 5 weeks, I was broke. I couldn't even get fare to go there. So which business are you going to na hauna do? Utatumia fare ya nani? Utakopa. Hatujui covid it's going to go for how long. Right now, we were now in April. Covid imeshika, the fear is everywhere. The fear was everywhere. We were already sitting, the transport was too much. Well, it was hard. So there are days where I was like, okay, let me now go to work on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I save the fare for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because we really don't have clients on those days. Okay, now Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Nobody. The following week, let me go on Friday and Saturday. Nobody. Let me go on Saturday only. Nobody. It got to a point that during the end of May, towards the end of May or mid-May, no, sorry, mid-April, I could just sit at home and not go to open. Like, what am I going to do? Like, watu wameogopa mtush. It was so bad. It was so bad. And then I was like, aki COVID. Singekuja hata 2019. Yani COVID just waited for me to start the business, and then people had to circulate this video. And then I remember at that time, everyone that I knew, like more than 10 people, sent me the same video. I was so frustrated. I was so frustrated. So I was staying at home. I have paid my shop for a few months straight, and I have stock. I don't have transport to go to work. I was so broke. I was so depressed. I have a house help at home. We have a child in school. Wacha nikwambie, it was hard. It was hard. Let me tell you, that is how I ended up closing my business, because at a certain point in time, the stock stayed there. And I remember I had also ordered another bill. And then I had ordered another bill with my friend. And at that time, there was a lot of problems in Mombasa, such that the bill took like 3 to 4 months before the bill came in. Let me tell you, Mina. Where have you ever been frustrated? I was so frustrated. I had no stock, like I had no essence of me going there to open the shop because I didn't have like good quality camera one. I was now left with the rejects, you know? So I had no reason to go there. So one day I decided towards June there, July, I took the car. I took a car. We went there. We took all my clothes and I went back home. I left my hangers, my rails there. Sharon had already taken her bale of trench coats. She was selling them from near home, from where she was. For me, I couldn't get anywhere to tandika like the things. And then I was at home and I was so frustrated. I was so frustrated at home. At that time, in May and June, I was employed. I got another job in May and June last year. And let me tell you something. I was never paid for 2 months straight. I wasn't paid. So you can imagine I have gone to a job, I'm not getting paid. I'm going daily, I'm spending money. I left my money there. Like, it's been a year passed and I still have never been paid. I don't even think about that money anyway. And then biashara ndio hii imeanguka. I have spent all my money there. I have pre-ordered another bill. Haijafika. Everything was going crazy. Like, I couldn't even get it, you know? So it was so hard for me. And sometimes, let me just encourage you guys, because sometimes we tend to complain a lot and then you don't know that God is placing you strategically, or he's taking you certain hardships for you to get to your next level, because you have to be uncomfortable for you to get to your next level. So during that season and that transition, that's when I started the YouTube channel. And our plan was, by the time it was like this time this year, like right now in July this year, we would have around 1K and something subs. We should have been monetized, but where some things are just a blessing in disguise. So I'm just going to encourage you that sometimes when business fails, it's either you're planning or maybe you're into the wrong business. You're just into the wrong business. Because for me right now, there was a lady there, my friend. She has built her home in Kitengela. Like, she commutes from Kitengela to Toy Market daily, every single day. And business was thriving for her. She had so many clients, she was doing so well. Na mimi niko hapo, even a single bill ni shida, hata bill ya kwanza unagongwa. So sometimes business, it's just not your business, and sometimes you're just doing the wrong thing at the right time. So for me, I had to go through all that to finally get to where I am today, and I don't regret anything. But for me, what I would advise, I think this video is 25 minutes. Hey, nimeongea sana. Let me end this video right about now. And I'm going to do the next video and tell you guys about what I learned, the do's and the don'ts about the business, because I definitely picked a lot of experience from that. So I'm going to do another video for that. For today, I just wanted to let you guys know about how COVID, I don't want to say effed me up, because I don't want to say that, but it really did. It really did. All my money, all my savings, and now I was at home with a channel with a full bill, because my bill later came in around July. Imagine. Na duka imeenda hivo, my rent ilienda hivo. It was bad. It was bad. But you can lose hope, and sometimes you don't know that you just have to get uncomfortable until you get to the next level. There are things that you have to recognize. Like, you have to recognize this is God. And there are some things you have to recognize, hii ni ujinga. You getting? Anyway, I'm going to talk about that in the next video. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below. Let me know if you've had such a bad experience, or how COVID messed you up, Yeah, so that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This video is already at 27 minutes. Hey, bye. Bye, guys. We're going to talk next time. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. And don't forget that Jesus loves you more. Mwah! Bye.